حالك أنت؟
الحمد لله، أنا بخير أيضًا، ما شاء الله، كيف كان يومك؟
آه، كان يومي جيدًا. كان
ماذا فعلت في اليوم؟
آه، اللغة العربية لا أدري.
هل خرجت من البيت؟
لا. It's too
بقيت ف
cold.
بقيت في البيت؟
نعم. الهواء
بارد جدًا،
بارد. نعم.
ما شاء الله، الحمد لله. متى استيقظت؟ هل استيقظت مبكرًا أم متأخرًا اليوم؟
مبكرًا جدًا.
ما شاء الله، في أي
أنا
ساعة؟
آه،
في
5.
الساعة 5:00.
نعم.
ما شاء الله، لماذا؟ لتصلي صلاة الفجر؟
نعم، ولكن I slept early.
نمت مبكرًا، فهمت؟
نعم،
نمت مبك نمت مبكرًا.
نعم، نمت مبكرًا.
متى نمت؟ في أي
آه،
ساعة؟
8. آه، 8.
نعم، في الساعة 8:00.
الساعة 8. نعم.
نعم، ما شاء الله، الحمد لله. أين صليت صلاة الفجر إذًا؟
في البيت.
الله. وكم وجبةً أكلت في اليوم؟
آه وجبة واحدة.
ما شاء الله. من طبخ هذه الوجبة؟
وأنا.
ما شاء الله، أحسنت، أحسنت. وماذا شربت في اليوم؟
آه الماء.
ما شاء الله. نعم، هل تريد أن تسألني شيئًا؟
نعم.
ماذا تريد أن تسألني؟
آمم ما ما أدري إن شاء الله.
حسنًا، جزاك الله خيرًا. السلام عليكم يا عبد الصمد، هل تسمعني؟
وعليكم السلام. أنا
كيف
بخير.
حالك؟
أنا بخير الحمد لله. و...
كيف
وكيف حالك أنت؟
الحمد لله، أنا بخير أيضًا. كيف كان يومك؟
آه، كان يومك سعيدا.
كان يومي
أنا يومي سعيدا.
سعيدًا، ما شاء الله. وهل خرجت من البيت أم بقيت في البيت اليوم؟ هل تعرف ما معنى خرج؟
آه، لا
يا
تستمع.
حبيب، ما معنى هل خرجت من البيت اليوم؟
ما أنا خرجت. Wait, did you go out from the house
نعم. يا
today?
عبد الصمد، نعم جزاك الله خير.
آه
هل خرجت من البيت اليوم؟
يا
مثلًا إلى العمل، إلى السوق،
آه يا آه، نعم، إلى مسجد.
إلى المسجد، ما شاء الله. آمم، وكم وجبةً أكلت؟ كم وجبةً؟ How many meals did you eat؟
آه، ثلاث تميل.
أكلت 3
أكلت
وجبات،
أكلت 3 وجبات.
ما شاء الله. وماذا شربت اليوم؟ ماذا شربت؟ هل شربت الماء أم شربت القهوة أم شربت
آه،
الشاي؟
ماء.
ما شاء الله. ماذا تفضّل؟ هل تفضّل أن تشرب do you prefer to drink الماء أم الحليب؟
الماء.
ما شاء الله. جزاك الله خيرًا. هل تريد أن تسألني شيئًا؟ Do you want to ask me something? Anything?
لأ، لأ،
نعم. say ليس الآن.
ليس الآن.
جزاك الله خيرًا. السلام عليكم يا محمد علي، كيف حالك؟
وعليكم السلام يا أستاذ. أنا بخير والحمد لله، وكيف حالك أنت؟
أنا بخير أيضًا والحمد لله. وكيف كان يومك؟ عرّفني بيومك قليلًا لو سمحت.
آه، جيدا حتى الآن. آم، إذا
استيقظت
حتى
الآن؟
نعم نعم.
كنت
است-
نائمًا.
استيقظت في الساعة 8:30 صباحا والنصف
واو!
صباحا. نعم.
ما شاء الله. هذا مبكر لك، أليس كذلك؟
آه، نعم. مبكر جدا.
ما شاء الله. إذا كيف تجيب أليس كذلك؟ إذا أردت أن تقول نعم، مثلًا أنا سألتك هذا الوقت مبكر لك، أليس كذلك؟ وأنت تريد أن تقول نعم، ولكن لا يمكنني أن تقول نعم. هل تريد أن ماذا تقول؟
هل هل يمكنني أن
نعم.
أقول نعم؟
آآ إذا نعم تعني يعني في هذه الإجابة نعم، لا.
نعم. آه.
إذا سألتك أليس كذلك؟
اهم.
وأنت تريد أن تقول نعم كذلك، إذًا تقول
إمم.
بلى. فهمت؟ إذا
نعم.
إذا أردت أن تقول نعم ليس كذلك، إذًا إذا أنت تقول نعم. هل فهمت أم لا؟
أوكي I get it. نعم فهمت. أليس
لأنني
كذلك؟
أقول أليس كذلك؟ Like is that
ليس
not so؟ نعم.
yeah.
So إذا أردت أن تقول نعم ليس كذلك
نعم ليس
or
كذلك. نعم.
هو كذلك. Does that make sense?
Like is it so? Like هو
Is that
كذلك.
not so? So إذا أردت أن تجيب, if you want to reply to أليس كذلك with
اهم.
agreeing with me, then you say بلى.
Oh I see. Okay.
If you want to like disagree with me, then you say نعم.
نعم.
So
okay.
هذا الوقت مبكر جدًا لك، أليس كذلك؟ إذًا أنت تقول نعم. إذًا
آه.
أنت تقول بلى.
Okay.
فهمت؟
نعم.
So هل هذا الوقت أو هذا الوقت مبكر جدًا لك، أليس كذلك؟
بلى.
نعم، بلى.
بلى.
Does it make sense to you? Do you want me to explain that in English?
No, I get it. It's just
No.
I'm still registering the information because it's still morning,
It's a
early morning
negative
for me.
question. Okay, when
Yeah,
you say أليس كذلك, you're saying you're not
yeah,
saying هل هو كذلك. You're saying is that not so?
yeah.
So if you want to say yes, that is not so, then you reply with بلى
Okay.
because it's like a negative question. That's why.
Yeah.
جزاك الله
Okay.
خيرًا. هل ماذا فعلت بعد أن استيقظت؟
آآ زوجتي طبخت الفطورة. آمم أكلنا الفطور فقط.
أين تأكلون الفطور؟ في أي غرفة؟
أكلنا في المطبخ.
ما شاء الله. هل يوجد طاولة وهل توجد طاولة في المطبخ؟
الطاولة في المطبخ نعم.
نعم. كم غرفة like في شقتك؟
في
أنا أقصد like المطبخ والحمام وغرفة الجلوس.
في شقتي آمم عندها آآ غرفة الجلوس غرفتان. How do you say 2 bedrooms؟ غرفتان
نعم.
آمم نومي؟ غرفتان نومي or just غرفتان؟
Oh, you mean like 2
Like
bedrooms?
yeah, 2 bedrooms, yeah.
I think you say غرفتا نوم.
غرفتا نوم. Okay. والمطبخ وحم
الحمام؟
حمامان.
ما شاء الله.
نعم، حمامان. Yeah, that's it.
هل تريد أن تعيش في بيت في المستقبل؟ أم تريد أن تبقى في الشقة؟
أسرتي صغيرة ف ف فنفضّل أن نعيش في شقة.
إمم. هل شقتك في وسط المدينة؟
آه،
وسط. نعم.
وسط. ما معنى وسط؟
الشمال والجنوب والشرق والغرب، وسط. وسط like في كيف أقول the middle.
Oh, like in the middle of the city? نعم.
نعم.
Like
هل شقتك في وسط المدينة؟
نعم. نعم، في وسط مدينتي.
ما شاء الله، جزاك الله خيرًا. هل تريد أن تسألني شيئًا؟
آآ لا، ما عندي سؤال.
جزاك
نعم.
جزاك الله خيرًا. السلام عليكم يا حبيب، كيف حالك؟
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله، وأنت كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله. ما قلت الحمد لله، قلت وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله، وأنت كيف حالك؟ فهمت؟ أنت سألتك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله، كيف حالك
إمم.
يا حبيب؟ وأنت قلت وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله، وأنت كيف حالك؟ إذًا لم تجبني، كيف حالك يا حبيب؟
أنا بخير.
جزاك الله خيرًا. أنا بخير أيضًا. كيف كان يومك؟
آآ كان يومي جيد.
ما شاء الله. هل عملت اليوم؟ هل ذهبت إلى العمل اليوم أم لا؟
لا، لأ، نعم. آمم آآ أنت أنا أنا خرجت في اليوم.
ولكن هل عملت هل
أعم
ذهبت إلى العمل؟
لا.
ما شاء الله. هل أنت تعمل في هذا اليوم عادةً؟ like أي يوم like يوم السبت، هل أنت تعمل في هذا اليوم عادةً؟ عادةً
آآ
means normally now. هل أنت تعمل
لأ.
you work في هذا اليوم on this day عادةً؟
آآ لا.
آه. إذًا أين ذهبت؟
أنا ذهبت إلى السوق.
إلى السوق، ما شاء الله. وماذا اشتريت؟
آآ ترشت ترشت
وما اشتريت؟
اشت م أنا اشتريت
اشتريت.
اشتريت اشتريت chips.
ما شاء الله. وماذا أيضًا؟
آآ أنا أريد آآ 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 game night with the kids. I don't know how to say that.
أنا أريد أن ألعب مع الأولاد.
ألعب مع
ألعب مع
الأولاد.
الأولاد. نعم، في
مع
الليل.
الأولاد. نعم.
جزاك الله خيرًا. كم وجبة أكلت في اليوم؟
وجبة أنا وجبة
أنا
آآ
أكلت. أنا
مع
أكلت.
أنا أكلت 3 وجبة
وجبات.
وجبات.
3 وجبات، نعم. ومن طبخ هذه الوجبات؟
آآ طب أنا زوجتي تب is it how do you say طبخت or
أوكي.
طبختِ؟
هو ذهب، هي ذهبت. So هو طبخ، هي
طبخت.
نعم، نعم. ما شاء الله. جزاك الله خيرًا. هل تريد أن تسألني شيئًا؟ Do you want to ask me anything?
آآ كيف يومك؟
الحمد لله، كان يومي جيدًا.
ما شاء الله.
استيقظت متأخرًا، وصليت في المسجد الحمد لله. ذهبت إلى السوق، اشتريت ذهبت إلى السوق مع ابني الصغير، واشتريت الحليب، وبعض الخضروات، وماذا أيضًا؟ والدجاج، نعم وهكذا. لأن زوجتي تريد أن تطبخ الآن، إن شاء الله بعد
أطبخ؟
الدرس. طبخ في الماضي،
إمم.
وهي الآن هي تريد أن تطبخ. زوجتي
نعم.
تريد أن تطبخ. She wants to cook الآن. So إن شاء
إمم.
الله بعد الدرس سآكل إن شاء الله.
أوكي.
فهمت؟
فهمت.
إن شاء الله. هل تريد أن تسألني شيئًا آخر؟ wanna ask me something else?
لا.
جزاك الله خيرًا. إذًا هيا نبدأ إن شاء الله. Okay, we're gonna start inshallah today the third conversation. So we've not gone over these conversations very much. So we'll go over them again, inshallah. I think we need some practice. But the idea is that what these are in terms of these conversations, they're just like frameworks. Okay. So the nouns are going to be changed out. But things like I want is going to be a common thing that you're going to say when you're shopping. Like I want, I need, I would like, what is the price? These type of questions are questions that you're going to be asking like across the board when it comes to like shopping, especially, right? So then after that, for example, does anyone know what this word is? Qamisun or qamisun?
A shirt.
Anybody? Yes, a shirt. So maybe in this conversation we'll say shirt, but then what we need to do is obviously like here he's saying uridu qamisan law samahta. What does that mean, Muhammad?
I want a shirt, please.
Yeah. So here this is just a framework of a sentence or a question that you can a request, right? And then this noun is probably what you're going to switch out most of the time. I want carrots, please. I want tomatoes, please. I want a shirt, please. I want whatever it might be, right? So that's why we're not going to focus on like trying to memorize these conversations, just more that we understand like okay, this is like a sentence that I would use, and this is just the framework here. But this word right here is probably the word that you're going to switch depending on the word that you actually require. Does that make sense? So we don't need to like memorize these conversations. I say this conversation or this dialogue is not that important. What's important is we know how to say uridu, we know how to say law samaht, we know how to say things like tafaddal. Does anyone have any? You know how to say like become, which is like how much, right? Obviously, this
Yeah.
specific word here is just dependent on what you actually need at the time. Cool. Has anyone got any questions before we start?
لا.
Okay, so let's get. Where's the start of this conversation? Quick question: what does khiyar mean? Al khiyar. Anybody?
Cucumber,
Yes. وبصل
onions,
والطماطم
tomatoes,
والبطاطس.
potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah. MashaAllah. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's get inshallah to read the Arabic. We'll get Abdullah and we'll get Abdul Samad, and then Muhammad inshallah Habib can translate. So Abdullah, can you read this one, please? And then Abdul Samad, you can read this one, yeah?
تفضل أي خدمة.
أريد قميصا لو سمحت.
تفضل هنا، هذا قميص
هذا
القماش. قسم القموس قموسا.
this is a mistake. Like this. Yeah.
قسم القمصان.
قمصاني, yeah? هذا قسم القمصان. Okay?
هذا قميص أبيض،
هذا
وهذا
قميص.
قميص أبيض،
Yes.
وهذا أصفر، وهذا أزرق.
أزرق.
نعم أزرق، وهذا أحمر، وهذا أسود.
Okay. Abdul Samad?
بكمل قميص.
القميص بعشرين دينار. دينار دينار دينار
دينارا.
دينارا. نعم. أي
Okay.
قميص تريد؟
This should be okay, yeah. You haven't switched roles by mistake. The script is correct, right?
شاش. Is that right? تشتري.
س أش ت ري.
سأشتري القميص قميص الأزرق.
Yes. So this is like a saw when you pronounce, yeah? Like el saw. Just like try not to sound like el qamisa. Okay? Yes?
هذا هو القميص الأزرق.
شكرا.
لدينا أثواب جميلة.
جميلة.
نعم.
بكمث ثوب.
Yes.
الثوب ب30 دينار.
أريد الثوب.
أريد الثوب.
أريد
الثوب.
الثوب. ثوب الأبيض.
تفضلي تفضلي الثوب الأبيض.
Okay.
أم،
Next.
المطلوب خمسون خمسون دينارا.
دينار yeah.
دينارا.
تفضل هذه 50 دينارا.
Yeah, دينار.
دينارا.
Cool. Okay, you guys ready to translate?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go Muhammad and then Habib. Oh, this is the wrong one. Sorry. Does anyone know how to? If anyone uses Google Docs like as a job, when I zoom out like this, like it doesn't. You know, on Microsoft Word, it feels like the page. It like it would fill up this screen with like multiple pages if I zoom out. Does anyone know about that? You know, like I've zoomed out and it just keeps the page but it's smaller. Normally on Microsoft Word, if I zoom out, it will then fill like the page with two. Like this screen would have 2 pages on it. If I zoom out even more, it will then like make like 10 pages on the screen.
Yeah, I know
It's
what
a
you
lot
mean.
easier.
Try going to view, tap on view.
I did try that.
No. That's not it.
We'll figure that out afterwards because I did ask ChatGPT and it said it's not possible because I tried like all of these like page setup and everything. Anyway, Bismillah. Okay, what does al-hiwar mean, Habib? You're doing the blue one. What does al-hiwar
Well,
mean?
Al-Hiwar is the is he the salesperson?
No, think about it. So this is before the conversation, yeah? Al-hiwaru thalithu.
Oh, the Hiyar. This is the third lesson, the third
Lesson, yeah.
chapter.
Not quite. It's third something. What do you think, Abdullah?
Third conversation.
Yes, hiwar is conversation. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is a good word to know. Like the word conversation is a good word. Okay, what does al-ba'i'u mean, Muhammad?
The seller.
Al-mushtari, Habib?
The customer.
Yeah.
The customer.
Or the buyer?
The
Yes.
buyer.
Okay, let's go. Bismillah. Can you please translate this?
Go ahead. What service do you
Yes.
want?
Habib?
Who's going first? Oh, here. I'll already do qamisun. So I want a qamis, a shirt.
Yes.
Low samat, please.
Yes. Why is it qamisun? Why are we saying qamisun?
Just it's a general A shirt.
That would be qamisun.
For me.
No. It's got fatha. Why is it taking a fatha here? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. It's mansub,
Yes.
and it's it's not the subject.
It's not the subject, no. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Abdul Samad. Why do you think it's taking a fatha, Abdul Samad?
So that's because of low.
Is it what?
Because of what's it called, the lamp in front of it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
No, not quite. Not quite. Okay. Abdullah, Habib, I think that you know what it is. Sorry, Muhammad, I think you know what it is. I'm gonna come to you last. You are
Okay.
like the last
Last
wall.
resort.
Oh, no.
Yes, Abdullah.
Oh, it's the object of the verb.
Yes. Think about Habib. You're saying uridu, I want something, yes? So we have a
And
verb here.
already,
The person
right.
wants any word that the thing that they actually want in this sentence will be mansub. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it basically, if you got a jumlatul fi'liya starting off, then
Yeah.
whatever comes after that will be mansub. Yeah, in
No,
general.
it doesn't have to be. You could say uridu law samahta qamisun. Like it doesn't mean that these two are not necessarily attached. You're just thinking that
Mm,
you're saying I want, or he wants, or she wants, or he wanted, or whatever. There's a person wanting something, right? If that thing is a noun, not like, for example, like I want to go, you could say like uridu an adhaba. So that would be a verb, right? But this is so if it's a noun, then it will be mansub like this. Okay, so
Right.
if I open something, the something will take a fatha. If I close something, the something will take a fatha, right? If I eat food, then the food will take a fatha. If I hear the
Right.
adhan, then the adhan will take a fatha.
But would
Yeah?
it be a tanween fatah or tanween a fatah on its own? Just a question.
It's gonna be mansub. Whether it
Mm,
takes a tanween or it takes a fatha or it's mansub. This word will take a
mm,
fatha. It will not
right.
take a. It will only take a tanween if it's indefinite. So the tanween is
Right.
nothing to do with the conversation.
Right. Okay.
This is just because you're not saying I want the shirt. You're saying I want a shirt. That's why it has tanween.
Gotcha. Right.
Okay. If you're speaking to a woman and you wanted to say please, how would you say it? Because this we're assuming you're speaking to a man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lo samahta. What'd you say if
لو
you're speaking to a
سمعت لا أعرف.
Abdullah min Kenya? Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
You're
وبركاته.
on Habib's team right now. Okay, if you're
Mhm.
speaking to a woman and you wanted to say please by saying lo samaht, how would you say it?
Uh, I'm not sure, but I'll give it a try. Maybe لو سمحتني.
No? Abdullah?
لو سمحتني.
Abdullah in
No.
Toronto.
No.
لو
That is not right.
سمحتي
Lo samahti, yeah. Okay?
Oh, لو
Okay.
سمحت. Okay.
Mm.
So
Okay, cool.
that'd be low. Basically, it would take a kesra at the end of it.
Like you're saying dhahabta, dhahabti. This is like just
Okay.
it's a past tense verb.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine you're saying like, oh, if you permit,
Mm-hmm.
if you permit, or if you permitted, right? Okay. So if you're speaking to a man, you'd say you went dhahabta. If you're
Mm-hmm.
speaking to a woman, you'd say dhahabti. So that's why I said aina dhahabta al-yawm. You'd reply by saying dhahabtu. So tu is I, ta is you, man, t is you
Mm-hmm.
speaking to a woman. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
The thing is, does yeah, you know the samah ta, yeah. I would never ever know that was a verb. What would be the indication that that was a verb?
Well,
That's the thing.
you just have to learn it as you're studying, I guess. But I mean, like it looks
Yeah.
like it looks like it's conjugated as a verb, right? If I say sa, ma, ha, it's similar to the, like ha, ba.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you do to this one, it would be the same. So if you
Right.
said
Okay.
dhahabtu, you could say samahtu. If you said dhahabti, then you'd say samahti. If you said dhahabta,
Mm-hmm.
you'd say. Does that make sense?
Yeah. The ta at the end is what's added, in a sense.
This is the pronoun. It's called.
Mm.
This is the person that is doing the verb
Mm-hmm.
or did the verb in the past tense. Just
Okay,
like how
Dave.
this here, like how would you know that this is a verb? You can't just you get used to recognizing it, right? But you just have
Mm-hmm.
to learn like okay, this is what a verb looks like. This is what a noun looks like. You're just gonna come with time, inshallah.
Mm-hmm.
You'd recognize, okay, if it ends with like a sukun and then a ta, like this,
Mm-hmm.
it could be a verb. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
يا محمد.
تفضل هنا. come here. هذا قسم القمصان. This is a section of the shirts.
Translate again, please.
This is the section or department of the shirts. So
Yes.
Yeah.
So this we're translating as the section, right?
the section, yeah.
Not a section. Why is that?
The section of the shirts. Oh, because it's idafa construction, so the mudaf does not take a al, but you see the al in the al-qumsan, which indicates
Yes.
the department of
Yes. So
shirts.
basically, the simple way to think about it, this is called
Yeah.
mudaf, and this is mudaf ilayhi. So anytime you have like section of something, masjid of something, son of someone, you know, house of someone, whatever it is, like Baytul Rajuli. If this word, the second word, is a definite word, like but it has this lam on this, you know, al on it, then this one will also be definite, even though we don't write the al here. Right?
Okay.
Cool. Okay, can you carry on, please?
This is a white shirt,
Yes.
and this is yellow, and this is blue, and
Yes.
this is red, and
Yes.
this is black.
Okay. So Habib, do you know your colors?
Sort of, yeah.
What's this color?
Aidan, sorry, that's Abyad is white.
And this one?
Asfar is yellow.
And this one?
Azraq is blue. Ahmar is red. And Aswad is black.
Okay. Why does this have, so this is Muhammad's question, yeah? Why did this one have tanween and this one doesn't have tanween?
Because it's part of it's part of the khamis, meaning it's describing the khamis.
No, it doesn't. It's not. It's this is like this is this is an adjective. This is called a nat. So it's not the same as this construction here. We're not saying like a shirt of white. So this is why do you think it is, Muhammad?
It's I know abyadu does not take a kasra.
Yes.
So it is mamnu'un min as-sarf.
Yes. Does
It
anyone know what mamnu' min as-sarf means? Can you translate that? Muhammad?
it declines, but not all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what mamnu' min as-sarf means?
I'm bad at explaining.
I can try.
Fine.
So it does not take a tanween and a fatha, only dhamma and kasra.
Not quite. Abdullah. Close, but not quite.
You asking for like what it means in English?
Okay, I want to actually know what does mamnu' min as-sarf mean? Does anyone know?
You want the literal translation
Like
of
the actual
mamnu'?
translation of mamnu' min as-sarf, yeah.
So mamnu' is like forbidden, correct? Like
Yes.
mamnu', and then min from sarf is like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so it means like
From mythology, Arabic
yeah,
mythology.
so it doesn't completely decline. This word here is declining. Declining means it can either go like qamisun, qamisan, qamisin. Okay, this is called a mu'rab word. It's this like a normal type of word. This word here is mamnu' min as-sarf, meaning it's forbidden from complete change, like this one. So this one, it can never ever take a tanween, and it can even if it's just a singular thing, like we're not saying the, or that's not part of the question. So it's the same case as this. It's indefinite. It never takes tanween and it never takes a kasra. So this can only ever take a dhamma or a fatha. Okay, we'll go over that in future lessons, inshallah. But that's just the reason why. So these words, specifically these colors, abyadu, asfaru, azraqu, ahmaru, aswadu. These ones here won't end with tanween. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? I don't want to go
I
like
have a
too
question
deep
for
into the
Muhammad.
grammar. Sorry.
I have a question for Muhammad.
Yes. Go
Well,
ahead.
how do you know that it was mamnu' min as-sarf?
I remember Sheikh Muhammad explaining it in the previous lesson. I replied to a sentence, and he asked me why did I say abyada, something like ahmara. Why did I say ahmara? Yeah, and then I don't know what I said, but yeah, I learned that it was mamnu' min as-sarf, that you cannot take a kasra or a tanween.
We'll go over that. We'll go over this more in the future, inshallah. Okay. Just all you need to know is there's certain words in Arabic that can end with tanween. Can you ask mommy, please? They can certain words in Arabic that can end with tanween, and certain words in Arabic that can take osra, like they can take fatha, they can take kasra, they can take dhamma. Yeah. There's also certain other words that cannot take kasra and cannot take tanween. So this is an example of that type of word. Okay, cool. So what does this mean, ya Habib?
Uh,
Bikamil qamisu.
Billy Kamil Kamis. Is that how much is the
Not
kamis?
Bili. Not Bili Kam. Just B Kam.
Become al kamis is how much is the kamis?
Yes, like how much is it? Yeah. Why do we put a kasra here? So normally the word is like this. Bikam. So if you want to say how much is this, you say bikam hada. Why are we putting it with kasra here, Habib?
Uh, is come a harful jar or not?
No. Simple answer. If we say bikam and then we try to merge it into this word, there's two sukoons here.
2 seconds. Has to be a kasra
So
in
yeah, we
between.
just put it on this word, we're just gonna put the kasra just to help us just say it easily. Instead of saying like bikamil qamis, you say bikamil qamis. So this has nothing to do with half jar or anything like that, okay?
Mhm.
It's just we put it here just to help us pronounce this sentence. If you stopped here, then you'd say bikam. Bikam al qamis. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay, Muhammad?
The shirt, the shirt is 20 dinar.
Yes. Or like over 20 dinars, yeah? And this one?
Which shirt do you want?
Yes.
Right. Sa'ashtaril Kamisa al Azra. I want the blue shirt.
I want. How do you say
Yeah,
I
I
want the
want.
blue shirt? How would you say that? It won't be this verb.
Okay.
How do you say I want?
Right. Ana uridu.
Yes. What is
And
ashtari?
can you get me the
No,
blue shirt?
Abdullah.
Ashtari.
Abdullah in Kenya, you're on Habib's team. What does ashtari mean?
Bye.
Mhm. Does it mean
Okay.
buy
Can I?
or like who's doing the buying? Like be specific.
I will buy. I'm doing
I
the
will
buying.
buy. So what is this? What does this mean?
Is I want to like in the sa? You're saying yeah, I want to buy the blue shirt.
So this here we have ashtari, like I'm buying or I buy.
Yeah.
This is a present tense verb. In Arabic, you only have past tense and present tense in the terms of tenses. There's no future tense. So if you want to say a future tense, you can just put a scene with a fatha like this, and you can say sa'ashtari. So it means I will buy. Okay.
Mm.
This is normally used if you mean like pretty close. You know, you can use it in
Mhm.
any tense, but you can generally say it if you mean like, oh, I will buy it like pretty soon. سأذهب إلى المسجد الآن. I will go to the masjid now. Okay? You can also just say it like this. This can sometimes also mean future tense. You don't have to have the scene there, okay? But the scene is giving it like a very clear future meaning. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Have you got any questions about that?
Does a scene give it a delay or doesn't it give it a delay?
It can mean, it just basically means I will buy, right?
Mm.
But the delay is like not a determined amount of time necessarily.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Because you could still say this, like, oh, I'll buy.
Mm.
This could also mean like, oh, I'll buy the, you know, oh, سأشتري القميص. It could also, you would translate that probably also as I will buy, rather than immediately present, as in like I am buying the blue shirt. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So when it comes
Mhm.
to the future, this just makes it like definitely meaning like I will buy. But even
Mhm.
if you took the scene off here, ashtari means I buy or I am buying. But you
Yeah.
would probably
Yeah.
still translate it as I will buy, right?
Mhm.
Because it would be unlikely you're going to translate it as I'm buying the blue shirt, as in like
Mhm.
immediately present tense. Does that make sense? But it
Mhm.
can mean that, as in like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm buying the shirt. You could actually be buying it at that exact time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I answer the question, or did I make more questions?
No, that answered the question. So if you was in a shop, then you'd use a sin because you're not going to buy it that second, and you're not going through that process of buying. But using a sin would probably be better, I would say. I want to buy
It's not
yeah.
necessarily better or worse. They're both the same. It's just specifically that
Mm.
you're just making it. You're just specifically saying I will buy. But in this
Mhm.
context, if you just said this would also be fine. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
understood by the person as like, oh, you're buying it. It would probably be understood as I will buy.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
does anyone have any questions on that?
لا.
Is that clear, or is that confusing?
Yeah.
No, it's clear.
It's clear. It's clear.
Yeah. You obviously, when you're saying a present tense verb, it can mean that like, oh, for example, if I said like, oh, I'm going to the masjid, I could have not yet started the action, but I mean like I'm about to go to the masjid. But if you called
Mhm.
me and I'm like walking to the masjid, then I would still use the same verb, like
Mhm.
أذهب إلى المسجد, as in, but I'm actually doing the verb at the time when I say it. There's like two
Mhm.
slightly different ways that it could be understood, or it could be used, right?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay,
Mark, I have to go now.
no problem. Inshallah, I'll catch up with you later. Jazakallah khairan.
Inshallah, wa iyaka.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yes. Can you continue, guys, please?
This is the blue shirt.
Next one.
Shukran. Thank you.
We have beautiful shirts, or actually clothes. We have beautiful clothes.
Yes, athwab is just like
Mhm.
clothes. Yeah.
How much are you?
This can also be the plural for this word here. So in this context, he means like a thobe,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
Uh,
How much are your phobes?
mm,
Well, this would be like, how much is the thobe?
Yeah. How much is the phobe?
the clothes is 30.
This one.
Is yeah. It's
Here we're just
30.
going to translate it as thobe in this like context. As in, like, I'm understanding this as the person's meaning he's buying a thobe, right?
Okay.
You know, the long like garment thing that you wear when you pray and stuff like that.
Yeah.
بثلاثين? Yeah, 30, yeah. Dinar on.
30 dinar. I want the white thobe. Yeah, I want the white thobe.
Here you go. The white clothes.
Yeah, I think you'd probably put like oh, here you go. Here's the white thobe.
Yeah. So تفضل هنا الثوب الأبيض.
It
Something
doesn't
like
have to
that.
be huna. Like
Um,
we're just tafaddal is hard to translate, so
yeah.
it'd be difficult to say like if you please the white thobe. Like that would be an awkward translation.
Mm.
Do you agree? So here you'd probably have to be a bit more lenient with your literal translation. In
So
terms of like oh, here
here's
you
the
go. Here's the white thobe. Yes.
yeah. Okay. So
But as you said,
here,
the word like
yeah.
athwab and thobe, it can mean like just garments or like clothing as well. Okay, this one.
Okay. 50 المطلوب. Here's a like requested
Is
item. So like it is 50 dinar.
yeah. So I guess this is almost like you're saying the price, right? Al
I get
matlub.
yeah.
As you said, as you said, it's the ism maf'ul, but you're basically saying like the requested brackets amount is 50 dinar, is 50 dinar.
Mm, yeah.
But it would make more sense to us in English. Like this would mean like, oh, the price is this much. It would be awkward to translate that literally as in like, we never say
Yeah.
that in English as in like the requested.
So
Does
would
make
it be
sense?
better to say الثمن 50 دينارا?
If you wanted to say specifically like the price, you could say that.
Yeah. Okay.
But al matlub is the same in terms of like it's giving you the same meaning, right?
Yeah.
It's just from a
Mhm.
different root word. And they obviously when the person hears this in Arabic, they're not understanding it as like it's not awkward. Does that make sense? It makes sense. It's the same as saying like, oh, the price is this much. They're not good. It's not like, oh, why are you saying the requested? That's a weird way of saying it. In English, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
We don't say it like that.
Mhm. Mhm. تفضل هذه الخميسة 50 dinar. Go ahead. This is 50 dinar.
Yes. I'll probably translate this as also like, here you go.
Mhm.
Here you go. This is a weird word
Yeah.
to translate because it seems to just change it. It's like a chameleon. It's just going to change its meaning depending on what you mean.
Yeah,
Like if you said
تفضل's got
tafaddal
many,
huna, you
many
could mean like
forms.
come sit down over here. You know,
Yeah.
tafaddal, you could mean like go, you know, open the door and sit down in the car. You have a question, Abdullah?
Yeah. So if I open like a door and I say to the brothers tafaddal, that means, they'll just go in, go ahead, go in, make yourself at
Yeah.
home.
Whereas if I brought you tea and I was handing it to you, then I could say, oh, tafaddal. So here I'm saying like tafaddal is shaya. Here you go, like take the tea, you know. So it's a weird word to translate, but it seems to, it has like many meanings. Whereas this is like تفضل هنا, right? أريد قميصا لو سمحت. I want a shirt, please. He said تفضل هنا. He's like kind of saying like, oh, come over here. Does it mean he's not like saying, here you go here, or does that make sense? تفضل هنا. The meaning is basically, oh, come with me. The section is over here, or please could you come over here? Does that make sense? Any questions on that?
I have a question, but it's not on that.
Okay, go on.
So on the word for clothes, you had told us you'd check for us whether you can use the word libas, if I remember well.
I did not check that. I don't know if someone can check that quickly on ChatGPT. But I've never heard that word libas, so it may be a usable word. But malabis is definitely a word like you can use for the word clothes. Cool. Does anyone have any questions on this actual script here? No. So I think we can make a very small practice, inshallah. So let's go ahead and just make a new document. I have pretty much made a decision. Unless any of you have any other ideas. When it comes to us discussing grammar, I only basically want to discuss 6 things. So I'll just go over this very quickly with you in case you guys have any questions about it. I think when it comes to is everyone here understand what is marfu' and what is majroor and what is mansub? Does anyone have any questions on these 3 words? Are we all on
No.
the same page?
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Okay. I think when it comes to marfu', we're just not going to really we're not going to bring it up. We're not really going to discuss it. I don't think it needs to be discussed that much. Obviously that later on we can discuss it. But I want you to think of marfu'. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. Marfu' is basically just how the word is normally. That's like its default way of being. So we just make the word marfu' if we have no other reason to do anything otherwise. So if I say the word just random, if I just say bait, and there's no other words in the sentence, it's just bait, right? Then you're just going to make it marfu'. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I don't want to talk about like the causes of something being marfu' because I think that's confusing. I think we should use deduction instead. So the main things for majroor that you're going to find, like if you just learn these six things right here, this will get you through the most of the reasons that anything happens. Okay, so if something is majroor, you only really need to know these 2 things. Okay, what is jar, Muhammad?
Genitive, like something being pulled down.
Okay, but I don't mean like literally. I mean like half jar, as in like
Femin.
yes, these type of words. Yes,
Oh, okay. The particle.
Yeah.
here this is a
Femin,
half jar. So the word khayrun, normally, okay, if we're looking at this, we'll say khayrun. We'll just, by default, the way I want you to think about it, guys, is it's khayrun. This is the default case. Okay? Let me just make this 1 second. Okay, are we on the same page? Normally this word is khayrun. Okay? This word is taking a kasra here. Why? Because there's a harf jar. Agreed?
Mm.
Okay, there's another possible reason that of the 2 main ones that I want to talk about, that a word could be majroor, is if, for example, you say baytu rajulin. Sorry. Okay, which is this one called idafa. So it's basically when you have something of something. Yeah? The house or a house of a man. Is everyone aware of this construction here? Does anyone have any questions on idafa?
No.
Okay.
No.
These are the only 2 things. If we're going to look for majroor words here, we're pretty much not going to find any other reasons. There are other reasons that it can be, but I'm talking about literally like 95% plus of any reason that you're going to find a word being majroor, and this is a noun we're talking about here. It's going to be one of these reasons. So here, what's the reason? Everybody shout out. Either just say half jar or idafa. So what about here?
Half jar.
Half jar. What about this one?
إضافة.
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 Okay, cool. What about this kasra?
حرف جر.
Half jar. Correct. How about this? Yeah. What is this?
إضافة.
Yeah, mudaf ilayhi. So if
Okay.
does everyone understand that when we talk about how we have the harf, yes? Let me just go over this super quick. And then we have jar. Does anyone we have the harf jar, and then what's the thing after it? So this is the harf jar. What is the noun that comes after it? What is it called? Starts with is.
اسم جر
اسم مجرور.
اسم مجرور.
We're going to go over this a lot of times in the future. I just want to very briefly just go over this with you guys, okay? Okay. So this is the harf jar, yeah? And this is the ism majroor. Okay, this is the harf jar. This is ism majroor. This is harf jar. This is ism majroor. Does anyone have any questions on that?
No.
And then when it comes to idafa, what are the two things that make up idafa? Anybody?
مضاف ومضاف إليه.
Yes. So you have mudaf, and then you have wa mudaf ilayhi. Okay. So in this case, if we said, for example, baytu rajulin, then this is majroor because it's mudaf ilayhi, and this is mudaf. Okay, this is idaf. Okay. So when we look at, we'll find a word. Like when we look at, when we said ayya, this here, this word, this here is idafa. So this word is mudaf, and this word is mudaf ilayhi. The easiest way to look at it is if you see this construction, if this is a harf, then it will normally be a harf jar. If this is an ism, then it will normally be mudaf. Okay? So I just want to just quickly just go over it a bit more, just to show you just the concept of you just need to know basically these two. Okay? Why is this one taking a kasra? Anybody? So we're either going to say mudaf ilayhi or ism majroor.
في اللغة في because of the fee.
So this is harf jar, this is ism majroor. Okay? This is an adjective describing this thing, so it just follows it. Okay? Okay. What's this called? Abdullah in Toronto, what's this called?
That's not a harf, is it?
I don't know. What do you think? Min. So min is a harf jar. Okay, what is this then?
That is ism majroor.
Ism majroor. Then why Habib is this why is this majroor?
That's majrur because this is the mudaf ilayhi.
Yes. So this is a harf jar. This is the ism majroor. But this is also now, and that's why it's saying ayyi. Okay? But this is also now mudaf, and this is mudaf ilayhi. Okay? So we'll go over the rest of this later, inshallah, because I want to practice some conversation. But I just wanted to go over basically, if you guys have any questions on this after the lesson, we can discuss it. But I think when it
I
comes
have
to the
just one
grammar, these are
question,
the
but
main things. Go on.
yeah, sorry, just a quick question. You know the idafa construct, the mudaf and the mudaf ilayhi. Is it can it be more than a combination of two words?
Well, let's discuss that.
I don't
Let's
want
just some
to
practice
lazy.
conversation, and then we'll discuss that afterwards. Okay?
Right. Okay.
So basically, what I want you guys to know is with the grammar, we can maybe change this and add if we need to. So I want your guys' feedback. But I'm basically breaking down all the grammar into only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I genuinely think that this covers like 80% of the grammar that you're actually going to need. So instead of us studying grammar for ages and ages and ages, as I said, if you look through any piece of text, the majority of the reasons that you're going to find majroor is just going to be because of these two reasons. And a lot of the reason that you're going to find something be mansub is going to be from these 4 reasons. So we'll go over that a bit more in the future, inshallah. Does anyone have any questions? I want to practice some conversation, inshallah. Oh, is everyone good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say I'm going to try to not have any prompts for now. So someone's going to sell, like, for example, someone is the seller and someone is the buyer. And I want you to, what would you like? And you're going to say, I would like to buy, let's say X, Y, and Z. And then the person's going to say, the buyer's then, after they've requested this, the reply will be like, here you go. Here is X, Y, and Z. And then they're going to say, how much is the price? And then the person's going to reply with the price is. Okay, does anyone have any questions? You guys may not feel ready for this, but I just want to see like how we get on today. Okay. So let's start with who wants to volunteer to go first? So I just want to practice this for the rest of the lesson, inshallah. Any volunteers? So Muhammad
Yes.
definitely. Muhammad and Abdullah.
How'd you
Okay.
see me?
Right?
Kenya, right?
I was hiding.
Abdullah
How'd
and
you see
Kenya,
me?
yes.
Um,
Okay. So
Okay, I'll be the
Muhammad, Abdullah.
buyer.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, you want to be the buyer? Okay. So this is
No,
Muhammad.
no,
This
no.
is Abdullah.
بائع البائع.
Okay, Muhammad is the seller, and the buyer is Abdullah. I'm not. If you get stuck, like, we'll help you out. This is like we just want to see like what we remember from what we've been over, because we've been over so much. Ultimately, it's just literally just down to like, I want to buy this, and then how much is the price? This is the main thing that you need in the conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
السلام عليكم أهلا وسهلا.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
ماذا تريد أن تشتري؟
أشتري التلفاز والقلم والدفتر.
Yes.
تلفاز
كم
قلم دفتر.
Yeah. Now you need to reply.
تفضلوا لدينا تلفاز أسود وقلم أحمر ودفتر أبيض. بك نعم
كم
تفضل.
المطلوب؟
بكم هذه أشياء 20 دينار. 20 دينار. It's pretty cheap.
تفضل.
رخيص جدا.
Yeah. Just say here you
تفضل.
go. Here is.
هذه 20 دينار.
نعم.
Inshallah. Very good. Good. Okay. I just want you to practice like this for now. It doesn't matter if you said it right. It doesn't matter if you made a mistake, whatever. Okay. Let's just practice. As I said, we've been over like 3 scripts, but the main concept is like, we're always going to be changing the nouns. Yeah. The nouns are going to be changing, but ultimately you're like, I'm going to the shop because I want to buy something. What is it that you want to buy? I want to buy this thing. Here you go. Okay. How much is the price? The price is this much. This is the main concept so that we need to just learn, like just break it down to this. So long as we can just communicate this, doesn't matter how broken it is, it's fine. Okay. So let's start then. Abdullah and Habib. Abdullah, you are.
I'll be the buyer.
Yes. Abdullah is al-muwaddaf al-ba'i'u. What are you, Habib?
I'm the buyer.
Arabic?
I'm the buyer. بالعربية the أنا نسيته
Does anybody know?
أنا نسيته
المشتري
المشتري.
المشتري.
المشتري أنا مشتري.
Cool. Okay, Bismillah, let's start. Abdullah.
ماذا تريد؟
أنا أريد قميص أنا أريد قميص.
You need to say 3 things.
و ساعة و ثوب.
Yes.
فقط.
Okay, then you need to say, here you go.
تفضل. let's say هنا. So تفضل هنا. هنا
Just say whatever you...
قميصة والقميصة والساعة والثوب.
كم سعر هذا قميص؟
سعر meaning price.
هل يمكنك أن تعيد؟ Could you repeat that?
كم سعر هذا قميص؟
السعر.
سعر, it can mean, it's a meaning for price, similar to like ثمنه.
So I'd say السعر.
You can, yeah.
20 دنانير.
دنانير. Yeah?
دنانير.
Okay, cool. Yes, so then you just need to say this, please, Habib.
سأشتريه.
You say, here you go, here is, and then the money.
تفضل. هو how much did you say again, Abdullah?
20 ريال or دينار.
تفضل. 20 دينار.
Oh, cool. Okay, when you're welcoming someone to your shop, right? You want to be a bit more like
polite.
ماذا تريد? Wow, what's that about, dude?
تعال ماذا تريد؟
I experienced
Okay.
that before.
Yeah, that why you're replicating?
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. Just want to go over some things real quick, and then doing this, and then I found like some games in Roblox, by the way, that are like it's like a full supermarket, and they have like everything with the prices of everything, and they have every section. It's pretty much a real supermarket. So hopefully next week, inshallah, if we get some of these like basic words down, then we can like really like go in like, okay, what is this and what section is this, and like have a look at memorizing the vocab, and also like look at the prices of stuff as well. Yes.
Where can we get this vocab, your script there? Is it would it be anywhere we can get that?
I can link you this whole script, but I've not just only extracted the vocab. But Abdullah in Toronto and I are like working on so I started on it today, actually. I'll show you. So if you go to the classroom now, after I'm just doing it now, but basically after it's done, we should have like a summary. So this is I've only done lesson 1, but then here we're just gonna give you like some sort of summary of the vocab.
Right. Okay. So
Um,
basically, just go through the video and get the script, or you got a script there.
This is not a script. This is just literally
Mm.
like key phrases that were
Mm.
used in the in the game and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But yeah. Okay, let's we'll go over scripts and stuff in a bit. Or I'll send you the vocab after this. Okay, I just
Mm.
want to know, okay, how does the person say what would you like? What was the phrase that they actually said?
Was it أي خدمة?
Yeah. When the man was speaking to the woman, I think he started the conversation with something different. He said ahlan wa sahlan. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you could also, as you could say, ماذا تريد أن تشتري? Like, what would you like to buy? Yeah. How do we say the price?
الثمن.
You can say الثمن. What else can we say?
بكم.
That was like, no, that's like how much.
Oh.
المطلوب
المطلوب.
على
And Habib
سعره.
also said سعر, which also means price. So you could say الثمن المطلوب السعر. These are like three words that you may hear. So we will mix them up when we're having conversations because you may hear any of these, yeah? How do you say how much? How would you say like just how much is this? Let's just keep it simple.
بكم هذا?
Become هذا, yeah? And how do you say here you go? Like here it is. How do you say here you
تفضل.
go? Here is 20 dinar.
Mhm.
تفضل.
هذه
تفضل 20 دينار.
Yeah, the way that it's said in the script is like هذه 20 دينارا. تفضل هذه, or yeah, like this. Okay. Any questions?
yes.
Yes.
Will it ever be like تفضل هذا, or it will always be هذه?
No. This is saying هذه because it's describing a feminine. The هذه is to
Okay.
do with the number.
Okay.
And for example, when it said 20, that's like a plural thing.
Mhm.
So normally a plural thing, which is not like a human or an angel or a jinn, you just use the default singular feminine.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay.
But you can't just say تفضل هذا.
Mhm.
But he's saying هذه, or the woman is saying هذه because the
Mhm.
number is feminine in this case.
Okay.
Okay? How do you
Yeah.
say here is the? Like, how did they say it in the scripts that we've looked at? Like, how do you say here is the shirt? Or like, here you go.
تفضل هذا قميص.
Yes. And you say قميصة. Like, تفضل القميصة. وتفضل هذا القميصة. Yeah? Okay, should we try again? So now we need to switch roles. So now, Muhammad, you are the buyer. That's the way it was, right? And Abdullah in Kenya, you are the seller, inshallah.
أنا
Try to be a
مش
bit more polite when you welcome someone to your shop. Like, try to do it as an actual conversation. Like, let's imagine the person's just walked in. Inshallah, it'll be fun in the future because we're gonna do this type of stuff, like for the people who can in the game, So then we'll go into a game and one person can actually be the person, and then you can like come into the shop and like go around the shop. That'll be fun.
السلام عليكم. أهلا وسهلا. هل
عليكم السلام.
مهم. هل تشتري ماذا تشتري اليوم؟
I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm never coming back to this. أريد أن أشتري ثلاث أشياء. أريد أن أشتري لحما وخبزا وحليبا.
حليبا. تفضل. هذا لحما وخبزا وحليبا.
بكم I want to say how much are these things? Items. I forgot the word item.
مشتريات.
مشتريات. نعم. بكم هذه المشتريات؟
مشتريات. Yeah.
مشتريات.
Yeah.
المطلوب 60 دينارا.
تفضل. مطلوب هنا لحما خبز وحليب.
I think you're supposed to say here's the 60 dinar.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just say anything.
Mm.
Okay. Let's just continue. So the seller that can then ask the person, okay, like, do you need anything else? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say that?
تريد شيئا آخر؟
لا أخي، لا أريد.
Okay. Just
شكرا.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, cool. Does anyone have any questions so far? We'll go over correcting stuff and grammar and like, oh, this should be like this and this should be like that. I don't want to do that right now because you guys are making very good progress, and I think that this part where we're just practicing and we're not like correcting mistakes and you're just trying to just express yourself in some way is benefiting you guys a lot, even though it can sometimes feel like you're like eating glass or something like that. It's really, really useful, and it forces you to the process that I think happens when you're doing this is your brain doesn't know which words it should be prioritizing. If I give you this list, like for example, just a quick note as well, by the way. So when we say al mushtarayat, yeah, that is like this is making the plural for groceries. If we say al mushtariyat with a kasra here, then it's like female customers. So it's slightly different. So by the way, Habib, I do have a massive list of like all the vocab that we're going to be discussing, but I'm not putting it into memorize yet because I don't want to start like, and we're still building it. So maybe just give to the end of the month or like until we've kind of gone over all the topics. And then once we've built like a memorized course for everything, then if I do want to add stuff, I'll just try to slowly add it. But right now it's highly likely that I might just like delete an entire section and re-import it because it would save me so much time. So I don't want to like ruin that for you guys. So yeah, let's just take it as it is for now. Just do your best. But the point is, what I'm trying to say here is this process of not knowing what to say. If I give you this list of like all this random vocab, it's so arbitrary. You know, a black shirt, meat, groceries, sauce, blackberry. They're just arbitrary words. They don't have any context in your brain, right? But when you're doing this type of conversation, it's forcing your brain to, in the background, subconsciously, to understand what are these words and what are these like high priority things that I need to say. because I'm in this situation. Like I said, if I give you 20 words, your brain can't differentiate which one of these words should I put like the majority of my effort into learning, right? But when you're doing this, subconsciously your brain is being like, okay, I definitely need to know this word because I'm trying to express myself and I'm stuck. So then when we have the answer, it's helping you learn like a lot faster because your brain subconsciously realizes, okay, I need to know how to say that. I'm going to give more like, random access memory or whatever you call it from the brain perspective to that particular word. Okay. Does that make sense to you guys?
Mhm.
That's why I want you to do this, even though it is awkward, but just get used to it. It's like going to the gym and feeling pain. It's like, it's part of the game, right? Okay. Should we have one more conversation? It's Abdullah and Habib, right?
Yeah,
نعم.
And now you're switching roles, please.
yeah. Okay. السلام عليكم أخي، كيف حالك؟ أهلا وسهلا، مرحبا، كيف حالك؟
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله، أنا بخير، كيف حالك أنت؟
أنا بخير. أنت تريد تشتري؟
نعم. أنا أريد أن أشتري الحصان والديك والكلب.
Okay.
الحصان، الكلب، و أنا نسيت أخي.
والديك.
حصان
وديكو.
نعم.
الله المستعان.
لا.
ما هذا؟
هذا actually let me just check that on another tab first.
أخي أنت
هذا الديكو يا حبيب.
chicken
عليك أن تنظف عقلك. بسم الله.
أوكي. تفضل أخي. هذا حصان، ديك، وكلب. How do you say the price again?
Ask the question. Yeah, ask the question.
بكم هذا؟ بكم هذا؟
كم سعر هذا؟ أيوة، نعم.
لا أعرف.
أوكي. سعر هذا 50 دينار فقط.
نعم. تفضل هذا وهذه 8 دنانير.
لا 50 لا دينار، 50 دينار
نعم.
أخي.
نعم. هذا 50 دنانير.
شكرا، جزاك الله. تفضل.
السلام عليكم.
ما شاء الله.
وعليكم السلام.
ما شاء الله. Does anyone want to have one more conversation? Or you
I have
guys
a
want to
question.
finish here? Yeah, go on.
How do you say price again? So you say become هذا. That's how much is this, right?
Look. Does anyone have a suggestion? How do we say how much is this?
المطلوب.
Yeah, but how are you saying how much?
Okay.
كم سعر هذا؟
No, you say بكم. Okay, بكم الثمن، بكم المطلوب، بكم السعر. Okay. But become, how do you say, like, how much are all these things? They become, does anyone know? Like, you can say become hadha, it's like, how much is this? How would you say become, like, all of this stuff? Does anyone know? Because generally, like, if you go to a shop and you have like a bunch of stuff, you just be like, how much is this stuff? Or like, how much is this? You're not going to be like, most of us probably don't go in with like 10 things and be like, how much is this and how much is this and how much is this and how much is this, right? Easier to just be like, how much is all of this?
become كل شيء.
Yeah, you could say something like that. Or you could say become هذه الأشياء. You can just keep it simple, right? This conversation doesn't need to be like super complicated. Become هذا is fine as well. Even if you had a basket full of stuff or a trolley full of stuff, right? You can just go to them and you can just say become هذا. How much is this? Yes?
No.
Although when you actually speak to people, like when I went to Umrah, then I would ask someone like become هذا, and sometimes the answer they would give is like very hard to understand. This person, I said to this lady, become هذا, and she said 15. Does anyone know what number that would be?
Yeah,
What is it?
15, right?
Yes. Took me a while. So she's trying to say, I think I mentioned this to you before, but she's trying to say like 15,
No.
right? 15. But instead she just says 15. But anyway, cool. You guys are doing very well today. Have you guys got any questions?
No.
Any questions? No? How is this time suiting you guys on a Saturday? Is this a good time?
For me,
It's
it
not
is.
bad.
Babe, Mohammed?
Not bad.
Does it work for you, Mohammed? I can't hear you. Is it sound off?
Oh,
Yes,
sorry about that.
sometimes
Yeah, go on.
You hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. The time is fine. I have to get used to waking up this early and getting right into
Right.
the depth. You know.
What about Friday at 6 o'clock? Is Friday 6 o'clock suitable for you guys? I'm trying to figure out like how I could make this 5 days a week.
Can we
Because
do
we have the
6:30?
thing is
Question.
you can do 6. Yeah, go on.
Do we have the Quran class on
Yeah,
Fridays?
that's at 8 o'clock. So that's what I'm saying. If we did it 6, then we
Mhm.
would be like 6 till 7:30, and then you would have like a half an hour break.
Mhm.
If we did it 6:30, then you would be doing like 6:30 till 9 o'clock,
Mhm.
which I don't know if that would be a bit much for people.
Mhm.
Well, what about 5 o'clock? No, because what about just 6 o'clock? What do you think? Is that okay for you guys, or is that should I put a
Yeah.
lesson at 6?
5 or 6, any time after 5, is fine for me. I drop my son off to school around 4 in the morning anyway, so I'll be up Friday morning.
Habib, does that
early.
suit you?
yeah, that suits me. But sometimes on a Saturday, I have to do a cover, like a on call cover. That's only like once every like in a month. So yeah, I could do it. But I might
Okay.
one Saturday might not be able to make it. Yeah, in a
Well,
month.
the idea is that I want to provide like as many as possible, but it's
Yeah.
very likely that most people are not going to be able to like turn up to every single lesson. But the whole point is that like, okay, if you miss a lesson, then you just try and come to the next one, right? So that it's basically you have the availability to like practice. And then if we stay on a topic for like, as we said, okay, let's try stay on this topic for maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, then you have as much as you want to put into it, basically, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we can try 6. We can try 6, but obviously, if you miss a lesson, it's not the end of the world. Okay, this is what I'm thinking moving forward. Okay, so you have
No.
Monday, Tuesday. This one is a group call. Okay, and then Thursday. This is like your just a study thing because I'm not going to be there.
Mhm.
Then we have Thursday, and then we have Friday, and then Saturday, and then I was thinking Sunday would be the same as this. If anyone wanted to do like a study session on Sunday, then that would give you guys availability to basically study 7 days a week if you
Mhm.
really wanted to.
No.
How would
Mhm.
Sunday be for you guys to study it? Should I put that into the calendar, or is 6
Yeah.
days enough? I guess I could put it in and then see how you guys feel about it, because we can just vote, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Sound good?
Yes.
Do you guys have any questions?
No.
One more thing, reoccurring event. Okay, that would be every Sunday. Cool. I want to go over as well at some point some more grammar stuff. So I probably won't be able to do that today, but inshallah, I'm thinking of just condensing down the grammar into these like really, really core subjects that I mentioned before, which is just 6 main things. And I feel like if we just memorize or understand, like they're not necessarily that easy, but they are pretty easy. So if we just go over these 6 things right here, you'll have a lot of grammar. Like you'll be speaking pretty correctly when you come to like actually speaking with people, inshallah. Cool. Shall I speak with you guys in a bit then? Inshallah, I'll speak with you guys on Monday, inshallah. If you need anything, just let me know, yeah? Jazakallah khair.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.